I don't know if I'm out of space here or not, so I'll make this quick. Cumin's really good, garlic, any of those kind of spices will make it really good. And then you are gonna blend this up all in the Vitamix, make it nice and like a puree. And then you're going to do your ground beef, mushrooms, whatever you're eating. You can even throw some cubed butternut squash or something like that that you've gotten frozen from the grocery store, or cauliflower sauteed up. Afterwards in there with your ground beef to make it kind of like a chili. And you put it all in there at the end in this wonderful sauce that you're making here. And then you put in you saute your ground beef with your few vegetables in there, maybe some squash or some cauliflower, some mushrooms, or just a lot of ground beef, whatever. And I'm gonna need to do 2 batches because it's not gonna take it all in the first one. But anyways, so I'll do that in a minute. I'm just gonna sit down and finish this video because I don't think I have a lot of time left. Okay, so. All right, so. Okay, so what am I hiding from by focusing on this? Well, I'm hiding from life, aren't I? I'm giving myself permission to focus on this instead of the fact that I hate my life, I'm still sick, I don't really want to be doing this. If I was healthy, I wouldn't be doing this. When I was healthy, I wasn't doing this. I was out living, right? I was out living. I was writing books. I was writing screenplays. I was having friends, going out with friends. I was going out with my husband. I was calling my mom, a big one. She's dead now. She's not even alive anymore. So I was calling my mom. I was doing a lot of things with my mom. I was chatting with my mom on the phone. We were getting together. I was telling her about my children. I was telling her about my dreams, my plans. I had like this built-in, unconditional person who loved me and best friend that I called all the time, and that's missing. So maybe this is a distraction from that. Maybe it's because I don't really know where I want to work. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't like where I live and the choices that I have in front of me. So is it easier to do this? Is it better? Do I get to hide out? I now get to not be social. I get to not go to work. I get to not do all these things. And trust me, I would trade it all in a heartbeat. I would go to work. I'd be social. I would do anything if I could not be ill. Anybody with chronic illness is not doing this consciously, okay? They would trade it all in a heartbeat. But I'm looking for the subconscious reasons now. What could I possibly be getting out of this, right? My ability to hide, my ability to seclude, my ability to stay warm and cozy and not have to go out into the cold, my ability to rest if I want to, my ability to keep noise low, stress low. There's no chaos around me. My children are now at school, my husband's at work. I can focus on myself. I can give myself the much needed self-love and care that perhaps my body is screaming out for, right? I can focus on my own health, my own healing, my own soul, my own emotions. I can meditate, I can exercise, I can do all these things. But instead, I fill up my day with tasks, right? Juicing, cooking, cleaning. There's always so much cleaning and pots and pans, laundry, getting the house ready, getting the kids' dinner ready. By the time that they have come home, I've done so much work in a day that I haven't actually avoided or done the thing that maybe this illness is giving me, right? Because I've just loaded myself up again with to-do lists because I can't sit still. And most people with chronic illness can't sit still. Or they have the opposite problem. They can only sit still. They are crashed on the couch or in bed and they refuse to get up. They refuse to start moving. They refuse to start doing, right? And loading themselves with tasks. So there's opposite ends of the spectrum here. You might be continually moving, avoiding, thinking, or feeling the real feelings underneath, which are, you know, this is the same, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, getting the house ready, making the kids, you know, all of this stuff I'm preparing and making myself walk, making myself juice, all these things that I don't want to do is actually just as annoying or more so than it would be to get up, go out in the world, go to work, get a job, take care of the kids, run them here and there, do all these responsibilities. Only then I wouldn't have the illness, right? But I've given myself the illness so that I can give myself the time so that I can actually listen to my emotions, feelings, and do the things that I want, my body wants me to do, which is listen, stop, look inside. You want to shelter, you want to seclude, you want to be safe, you want to be taken care of. You have needs inside that aren't being met. You aren't feeling loved. You aren't feeling like it's unconditional. You're feeling too overwhelmed. You feel like you have to take care of the world when really all you want is the world to take care of you. Whew, that's a lot. So yeah, so it's giving yourself the tasks of healing isn't necessarily healing. It's giving yourself the distraction that you need because you don't want to face the real emotions underneath, which are that you need more love, you need more appreciation, you need to be taken care of, you need to be sheltered, you need love, you need acceptance, you need somebody to hold you and tell you everything's going to be okay. You need all these things that you're not getting and you are not going to get if you just fill up your day with tasks, juicing, making stews, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, doing your exercises, doing your walk, doing your yoga, on and on and on. The healing list it goes, and the small minor to-do lists that never go anywhere. It's just round and round and round. You're not really paying attention to what your soul is trying to say, right? So if you're sitting in meditation just trying to clear your mind, that is not helping you. You need to listen. When you're doing these cooking or chopping or doing your juice or doing your cooking, you need to not phase out and put on a podcast or just let your mind whirl and worry or drown out your own thoughts. You need to get focused inward. All of this can be a form of self-reflection and self-meditation if you let yourself look inward and listen. What do I really want? What do I really need? What is my soul really trying to tell me? What needs of mine aren't being met? Where do I feel sad? Where do I feel angry? Where do I feel filled with fear? Where do I feel stuck? Where do I feel abandoned? Where do I feel rejected? Where do I feel shame, right? What are these feelings? Are they real? How can I give myself the love? How can I treat myself good? How can I be that person for myself? How can I do the things for my soul that it longs to do in this world? And I can guarantee you your soul isn't longing to do laundry, to cut up vegetables, to juice, to go on walks, to just basically have a healing protocol or a lifestyle every day, day in and day out, which is hiding from real life and hiding from the world, but still not answering the question is what you need, right? You know you don't want what's out there. That's why you've created this to stay in here. But actually you don't want all this either. You need something else. Your soul needs to be free. It needs to be listened to. It needs to be heard. It's a child screaming out for your attention. These symptoms are a way of calling out to you saying, you are not hearing me. You don't hear me yet. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. Please stop what you're doing. I know you think you're healing yourself. I know you think that this is going to help you, but please, I am giving you a clear signal. Please stop what you're doing and focus on me. Focus on my needs. Focus on what I'm trying to say. This is your soul. This is your internal self having nowhere to go except in your body as symptoms and try to get your attention. And so I'm not saying it's not important to do these healthy things. It is, but not at the cost. Not at the cost of hiding from your life, hiding from your life, hiding from yourself, hiding from your own emotions and your own soul and your own self inside, hiding from the truth, right? Not at the cost of hiding from the truth of who you really are, what you really want, what you really don't want, and who it is you've come to this earth to be. Those are the questions that we want to focus on. And the rest is all icing, right? The rest is all icing on the cake. It's good to give your body whole foods. Yes, it's good to exercise. Yes, it's good to get sleep. Yes, it's good to do all these things that are health promoting, right, for the human body. But don't forget about the human soul. Right? It is first and foremost in healing. Because you can't heal a physical body without first healing the soul and the emotional body. Because it is a reflection of everything. So, look inside. Stop. Look inside. Do what you need to do. I'm not saying you can only focus on this and you don't have any responsibilities and you shouldn't do any of these other things. I am saying the most important thing is truth. Being true to who you are, what you want, your own needs, saying what's on your mind, not hiding behind a fake facade or a face or an image that you're projecting to the world, not hiding behind duties, activities, to-do lists, not hiding behind healing, not hiding behind protocols. Just live in truth of who you are, who you truly are, and love yourself anyway, in spite of the good and the bad and the ugly, and even if it's not accepted by society, to love yourself. To love the truth, because they always say the truth shall set you free. And this is what I find people with chronic illness don't do. They aren't focused on that. They're focused on the protocols. They're not focused inward on the truth. So, as I go and do what I need to get done today, I'm doing it in wakeful meditation of what I actually want to be doing with my life, who I actually am, what I actually want to say, whether it's politically correct or not politically correct, getting it out through these videos, through journaling, through talking to others, to my husband, to whatever, but not talking about the symptoms, not talking about sickness, not focusing on chronic illness, but focusing on feelings and emotions and truth and dreams and fears and, you know, the real things, the things that drive us to who we are and who we need to be. So just think about that. I know it's a little heavy. It's not exactly the kind of videos that I normally make, but I got thinking about all these things today and thought, you know, what the heck, I'll just share them all, because if any of these thoughts resonate with you or can help you on your journey to healing,